All right, everybody, welcome back. It has been a long time. I am sorry. Work has kicked my butt, and when I come out and wrench, I just did not feel like picking up the camera. I know that's a terrible channel runner, but it is what it is. We are back on the 68 Camaro. It is dirty as sin, nasty, yeah, and not running. So the problem is here, when I turn on the car, the fuel pump does not engage. This is a fuel command center by Tech, and I had just run the return line and everything officially, and that's when the fuel pump in here, sorry, I'm shaky. It's a little chilly out, that shouldn't be. Anyways, this died. So instead of replacing it and dealing with it again, because it tends to boil a little bit, it gets hot, runs dry. I mean, you run from your mechanical pump, which, by the way, has been replaced since the last time you guys saw it anyways. Brand new in there, so we'll pull that off, put the block off plate on, be good to go. But we had all new lines run, and we're not gonna need those. So let me get the car up in the air, and I will show you. I've run new line. I did keep the same return line. You can see it's coming out of, what was a zip tie. Those are worth their money in gold when you need one. Running down over there, comes out of the back. This unit is, you have three ends. You got one here, one over here, and one back there. I am using that one to go in. And then this one over here is a return. It is internally regulated, so you don't need a pressure regulator. So I've got my return running back there. Let me show you what I've done underneath the car. Well, this is my favorite part about working on this car now. We just need to get off the lift so others can do it. Is put the car up in the air. It has been so nice to put the car up and just have it easy under, not on my back, not on a dolly, not on jack stand. It has been amazing. Is it fast? No, but think about it, if you had to get it up on jack stand, yeah, you're saving all the time right here. So it does get fairly close up there. We got some fun stuff leaking. That's just nasty oil. We're not leaking any trans fluid yet, so that might mean we're out. Okay, we're getting close. Let's go one more. There we go. And you come over here, lower it down, make sure all four catch, and you're good to go. So here is our return line coming down right over here, running right next to where the fuel line used to run. On this side, I have run the wires. You can see all the zippies in some wire loom, and I ran the actual fuel line. When you look back here, this looks so good. It's a little dark. Let me grab a headlamp. Okay, I got a headlamp on this time. I built this bracket right here to hold this. It's got rubber, so it's gonna vibrate. I'm tempted to drill one more hole there, but I really don't think that's gonna do a whole lot there. It would be better if I could find a way to brace from here up to here or something like that. But we got our pre-filter. Unfortunately, the tube comes out up there and it does have to circulate. I hate that, but I didn't dare cut the hard line right there just for fear that I would crimp it down too much. I'm not sure what we got going on there. It's wet. Could have been from when I spilled fuel a little bit earlier. It's always good to have your tires sitting in fuel. It's like a pre-lube. But yeah, here's our fuel pump. I've still got to run the negative. I've got the positive running. I built that little bracket up there too. This phone out of the way to kind of hold the wires out of the way and then the fuel line. That way we don't bind or anything back here. We do have the new fuel tank, which I was so excited for because I was like, hell yes, this is gonna fix my fuel gauge issue because it's all new sending unit, everything. No, it didn't. But you can see this wire hanging right here. I am gonna cut into this and send it up on this one and just wire the gauge up with new wire because I'm sure somewhere in there we got pinched, we came undone, something happened, and I'm not quite sure what. So what I've got to do now is get out my flapper wheel, and I'll grind down somewhere. Right now, I think I've got a ground right there is where they had it. I don't really like that because I don't think it's got a very good, stupid phone connection, but I will hit that and we'll try it, see what happens. I need to ground the pump too, put some fuel in it. I think we got 5 gallons in there. You can't tell. I couldn't tell with the last tank either, and I dropped it and she just yeah, that didn't work out super well. But from the back, it looks really good. You don't see any. The only thing I wish I would have done is drop the fuel pump down just another inch or two, but that's pretty close to the bottom of the tank. They want it even with the bottom of the tank. I didn't like it hanging down because then it catches on everything. You can see where these have these have rode on stuff, especially right here. This has hit a bunch of junk. Funny enough, these have not. It's not a full frame car, the old Camaros. So yeah, I am excited to get back into this with you. We've got a lot to do on this car. Sorry about the finger there. I just gave you guys the finger, son of a. But it's nice to be back out here, nice to be back here working. This is a true SS 68 Camaro. Freaking sweet car, but it has been a curse. It's the cursed Camaro. It's never run right. It's never done what I've asked it to do. It's spent more miles on a trailer than it has driving, which is bullshit because this car is 7-8 years. Maybe it's almost 9 years I've had this car. Second set of wheels, and the funny thing is I just got these and I'm already ready to kind of trade them out. I'd like some black wheels. I really like the wheels on the GTO, but they look good. Don't get me wrong, they look good. I wish this was black, honestly, and this could stay chrome, but I wish this was black. So maybe I gotta just spend some time taping it and paint that, pop the center caps out, paint it, and hope for the best. It's a funny textured material though. You can kind of see it's textured. We'll get those brake drums painted, but we got dirt and debris. This thing has just lived a life of being dirty. You can see here, this is my favorite part of the shop. This has become a huge workbench. You've got impacts, you got, there's Cummins parts because the Cummins is right there. You got all your tools. I got all the other tools on this awesome tool chest. Here's the Phytech kit. It came with 40 feet of hose, the pump, pre and post filter, which rubber so you can keep it from rattling and whining. A lot of what you need, a couple different adapters, and by adapters I mean to go into the fuel system. So I mean, I'd cut that one off, but that old line that came with that command center is totally different. I use some different ones. I need a little longer stud in the center, but otherwise, I hope this fixes this car so that this will be the last one of these I had to put on. Every time I take this car out and it breaks and I have to push it on my trailer, this catches. But usually I'm in a spot where I don't have time to take this off. But yeah, I wish I could show you guys a little more, have it running, but I'm just not quite there yet. I hope in the next video to get it there so that it'll be ready to rock and roll. This car is really fun, but at the same time, I don't have enough fun to enjoy it much. I mean, these right up here, there's a lot of money. The whole front end is brand new with Willwood disc brakes. You got your tubular upper and lowers. I mean, we stripped it down to the frame. You can go back, check out the playlist for this car. There's a lot. And sadly, there's a lot more to do. But that's okay. If you watch this long, that means you're probably a fan. I don't expect this to be a high action packed video. Just kind of showing the car, what's been done, and it is close. I may even be able to fire it tonight if I keep working or I put in some hours tonight. This is exciting. I just hope it's not freaking loud as can be, but I got to find a good spot to ground that. I mean, that's really the last step, is to ground it, start it up, turn the key on, look for leaks. So I'll probably drop the car down so it's about 2-3 feet off the ground, and I can see leaks happening there. I can see them happening up top. And we'll reset the Phytech since it's been so long. But with that, if you can, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back. We'll have lots more content coming, hopefully. But with that, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Again, like and subscribe. Check out the playlist if you want to get caught up to where we're at and how we got here. Thanks again. We'll see you on the next one.